I think Uber is a Silicon Valley company that brings together the culture of Silicon Valley from Facebook and Google and other major platform companies and ties it with employment relations. And that's where it's really interesting, because not only does Uber treat drivers like independent contractors, it also treats drivers like passengers. They've made claims, in legal disputes over their labor classification, that drivers are actually just consumers of Uber's technology, just like passengers are. And at first glance, that seems like a self-serving argument, that you don't have to be responsible for perhaps a minimum wage if drivers were to be reclassified as employees. But upon closer inspection, it's really interesting to consider how drivers are treated just like consumers, because that expands the sort of category of worker to all of us as consumers of technologies. When it comes to labor relations, typically the sort of excitement of an exploit at the frontier of a battle tends to indicate that what you signed up for is not what you're getting. And so the term exploitation really refers to, a misbegotten promise. And so it could be something quite simple. It could be that your algorithmic manager told you there was going to be really high demand, surge pricing might be setting in 20 minutes away. You sort of leave off where you are, drive for 20 minutes, settle in the center of a surge pricing zone at the hope that you will be paid a premium on your earnings, some multiplier, like let's say 3 times more than the base rates. And then you get a dispatch outside of the surge pricing area. You're going like, wait a minute, I just took on the cost of gas and my time and missed opportunities because my algorithmic manager indicated that I would earn more if I rerouted to here. And then I want to reject this ride. But even in 2014, when I started this research, I would see drivers get notifications that they could be fired. The word would be deactivated, but really it means you're fired or suspended if they engaged in surge manipulation. And so we start to see that manipulation in the system is really a one-way street. Although Uber has since evolved some of its features around surge pricing and how drivers are paid, they're actually constantly experimenting with what drivers will earn. And there's something about the technology culture of experimentation that ultimately serves to create a broader benefit for many, many users. But it leaves some people behind. And when it comes to labor relations, it can be exploitative to tell your worker one thing and they don't get it. It's totally better for a passenger if drivers accept all dispatches, for example. It probably creates better reputation for the system as a whole, but if the driver's paying the price to create a better user experience for consumers, it creates a sense of distrust of the system as a worker.